My SP is utterly distraught over how he treated me and can't stop regretting his actions. He is consumed by guilt and shame for hurting me and is desperate to make things right with me. My SP is crying over me, full of remorse, and begging for my forgiveness on all fours. He is overwhelmed with regret and is coming back to me right now. He's ready to apologize with tears in his eyes. My SP is so devastated over losing me that he's willing to do anything to win me back. He can't stop thinking about how wrong he was and is coming back with a sincere, heartfelt apology. He can't even breathe without me. He's so hung up on me. He deeply feels my absence that it paralyzes him with fear of losing me for good. He is broken over what he did and is emotionally vulnerable, crying and pleading for another chance with me. My SP is begging for my forgiveness, willing to do whatever it takes to make up for his mistakes. His regret is so deep that he's coming back to me, apologizing sincerely and emotionally, like a dog on a leash. He realizes how much he hurt me and is crawling back, full of tears, apologizing with all his heart. He's pouring his heart out, apologizing with complete sincerity and remorse now. His apology is filled with raw emotion and vulnerability as he finally admits how wrong he was. He's crying, letting all his feelings out, and apologizing to me from the depths of his soul. His tears are real, and he's begging for my forgiveness, showing how much he regrets everything that transpired. My SP is ready to be vulnerable, admitting his mistakes and doing everything he can to make it up to me. He's coming to me with a heartfelt apology, full of love, regret, and a deep desire to make things right. He's on all fours, crying, completely humbled by the pain he caused me. Now, he's the one chasing me and feeling the pain I felt. He's apologizing sincerely, his heart full of remorse and his actions full of love. His apology is genuine, filled with emotion, and he's doing everything to show me how much he cares about me. He regrets everything, and his emotional apology proves how much he's willing to change for me. The apology went even better than I expected and was more than I had ever dreamed of. I felt so fulfilled and validated. He finally understood his wrongs, and he came to me changed and accountable. He's absolutely falling apart without me. His whole world is in complete chaos because I'm not there. Every day, I see more evidence of how miserable my SP is. Without me, he can't handle life without my love. He's drowning in his sorrow and tears, completely broken without me in his life. Without me, his life is a disaster. Everything he touches falls apart because I'm not there to light up his world. My SP is spiraling out of control, and nothing makes sense for him anymore because I'm his only source of peace. His confidence is shattered, his world is haywire, and he's desperate for me to put it all back together. Nothing matters without me, and I'm all he cares about now. He can't even function without me. I'm the one who keeps him grounded, and without me, he's lost. He won't eat or sleep. All he does is think of me. I'm on replay on his mind 24/7. He had a eureka on where he went wrong, and he's ready to fix it. I'm his saving grace, and without me, he's a mess. Everyone can see how much he needs me. Everybody keeps telling me how much he's suffering without me. He's in agony over me. My SP is a wreck without me. He's acting like a whole hot mess and completely capable of functioning without me. His whole life is going up in flames without me, and he knows that only I can heal his broken heart. He won't feel peace until he apologizes to me. There shall be no rest for my SP until he shows up conformed and apologetic. His mind is a war zone without me. His thoughts are the front lines of a battleground without me. My SP is deep in the trenches of his mind over me right now. He's thinking about how deeply he misses me 24/7. My SP is having sleepless nights thinking about me, and I'm all he craves. He's losing sleep and can't even eat because he's so consumed by thoughts of me. He's up all night, restless, replaying every moment with me, knowing he can't live without me. He wishes I was with him right now. His world is upside down without me. He can't focus, can't sleep, and he needs me more than ever. I'm his only peace, and without me, he's lost in sleepless nights and endless thoughts. He's staying 10 toes down, desperate for my healing energy to make his world right again. I'm the only one who can bring him back to life. He's starved for my love and attention. He's tossing and turning all night, knowing I'm the only one who can heal his soul. I'm his lifeline, and without me, he's spiraling. His sleepless nights prove how much he needs me. He's so obsessed with me that nothing else matters. He's losing sleep, appetite, and focus because of me. He knows I'm the only one with the healing energy that can bring him peace and balance. He's stuck on me, needing my energy to feel whole and grounded again. I'm the one who keeps him steady, and without me, his life feels chaotic and incomplete. He's longing for my healing presence. Nothing and no one else can soothe his soul like I do. I'm his cure, and without my energy, he feels drained, empty, and restless. He's desperate for my love and healing energy, knowing it's the only thing that makes him feel alive. I'm the source of his peace, and he can't function without me. He's lost without my calming influence. He's addicted to my healing energy, and no one else can give him the balance and love I provide. I'm his sanctuary, and without me, he's trapped in sleepless nights and restless days. He craves me like a drug. My energy is the only thing that heals him, and he'll do anything to have me back. I'm the queen of his world, and without me, he's just a sad, pathetic mess of emotions. He's sobbing like a baby every night, snot and tears everywhere because he's so lost without me. He thought he could handle life without me. Oh, how wrong he was. Now he's regretting every second of it. He's nothing without me. His whole existence revolves around me, and without me, he's just a miserable, chaotic wreck. My SP is disgusted at himself over how he treated me. Whenever he sees me, he's overwhelmed with emotion, like he'll cry a waterfall of tears for everything he's done. Every time my SP lays eyes on me, he feels the intense urge to take me aside, grab my hand, and beg for my forgiveness. He's consumed with regret every time he sees me, and he can't help but want to take back every word and action that hurt me. Seeing me makes him want to break down, confess everything, and beg for another chance. He is desperate for my redemption. He's pleading me for a second chance. Every time he sees my face, it hits him hard. He's desperate to undo the pain he caused and make things right. It pains him to think of what he put me through, and he can't imagine why he would have acted that way. His explanation and apology are good reasons for his behavior, and I understand it now. It was never as I feared. He dispelled all my fears. It deeply pains him to think of what he put me through. He can't believe he acted that way. My SP feels intense regret every time he thinks of how much he hurt me, and it breaks his heart. My SP is overwhelmed with guilt and can't understand why he would have treated me like that. Thinking of the pain he caused me makes him emotional and desperate to make things right with me, no matter what. He's constantly reflecting on his actions, feeling ashamed and sorrowful for hurting me. My SP's apology is heartfelt, sincere, and filled with good reasons that explain his behavior. He opens up to me, and his explanation makes everything clear. I finally understand why he acted that way. He has explained his actions with honesty, and it brings me peace and understanding. His apology is so sincere and genuine that I feel completely at ease. I now see the situation in a new light. His explanation is so reasonable that it dispels all my previous doubts and fears. My SP reassures me with his apology, and all my fears melt away. I now know it was never what I feared. He has dispelled all my worries with his words, making me feel safe and secure in his love. With his explanation, all my doubts and insecurities are gone. I feel peace knowing it wasn't as I feared. His heartfelt apology and explanation clear up everything, and I feel a deep sense of relief. He has shown me with his actions and words that my fears were unfounded. I trust him completely now. When our eyes meet, my SP feels an overwhelming urge to apologize deeply and beg me to forgive him. He won't find peace until he apologizes to me. He feels the weight of his mistakes both in my absence and whenever I'm near, and it drives him to want to make amends immediately. Every time he sees me, it's like his heart aches with regret, and he feels the need to apologize from the depths of his soul. He can't look at me without feeling like he's about to cry and beg for another chance to make things right. My SP is so ashamed of himself now. Being in my presence makes him realize how much he's messed up, and he feels a powerful urge to take back everything he said and did and make amends with me. He wants to start over with me because he knows I'm his only chance at true love. He can't stand the thought of losing me, and whenever he sees me, he's desperate to take back every harsh word. He can't hide his love for me anymore. It all came too light. Each time he sees me, he's filled with regret and wants to undo every action that caused me pain. When he looks at me, he's overcome with guilt and wishes he could take back all the hurtful things he's said and done. Seeing me reminds him of everything he did wrong, and he's willing to do anything to take back his mistakes. He truly respects and values me now. He cherishes me more than anything. He's haunted by his actions, and whenever he sees me, he feels a strong need to make things right and start fresh. Everyone around him shames him for his past behavior and shows disapproval of his past actions. Everybody takes my side and holds my SP accountable. My SP's pain is amplified and exacerbated by the fact every single friend and family member they have is clowning him for fumbling me and making him feel like a jerk. Being near me makes my SP realize how wrong he was, and he wants nothing more than to retract all the hurtful words he uttered. Every time he looks into my eyes, he's struck with the need to fix everything and take back all his wrongs. He feels a deep longing to undo the past and make sure I know how much he regrets every hurtful action. When my SP sees me, he's overwhelmed by the urge to make it all right and to take back everything that went wrong between us. He can't hold back the emotions when he sees me, and all he wants is to beg for forgiveness and erase his mistakes. My SP is in constant agony, can't eat, can't sleep. He's a total emotional train wreck without me by his side. He's literally begging the universe for a second chance with me because his life has completely fallen apart. His confidence is gone, his swagger is dead. He knows I'm the only one who can bring him back to life. He's so devastated, he can't even pretend to be okay. Everyone can see how miserable he is without me, and they can see how deeply attached to and in love he is with me. All my SP's friends are actively helping to orchestrate a beautiful renewal between us. They see how much we belong together. People in our lives are rallying around us, wanting to see us happy and together again. His friends keep reaching out to me, expressing how miserable he is without me and how deeply he misses me. They are creating opportunities for us to reconnect. Knowing that we're meant to be together, I feel supported by his friends as they encourage a reconciliation, showing me how much they care about our happiness. He's openly expressing how much he misses me. His friends can see the sadness in his eyes. He's yearning for my presence, and his friends are reminding him of all the wonderful moments we shared. Every day, he feels my absence more intensely. He knows I'm the missing piece in his life. His friends are constantly reminding him of how special I am to him, reigniting his desire to win me back. He feels an overwhelming urge to reach out and reconcile because he knows he can't live without me. Every chance we get alone feels like magic. Our connection is undeniable, and it's bringing us back together. His friends are expertly orchestrating moments for us to reconnect, and every encounter deepens our bond. I feel the energy of renewal every time we're brought together. It's like fate is guiding us back to each other. Everything is aligning in our favor for our reunion, and I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. With every orchestrated moment, I feel the love between us rekindling. Our connection is stronger than ever. We are becoming closer than ever with every conversation we hold. I hold all the power, and without me, he's just lost, confused, and absolutely heartbroken. My SP can't even breathe without me. His world crumbles without my love holding him together. His life is in shambles, and he knows deep down that only I can save him from this mess. I'm the best thing that ever happened to him, and he knows it. He's miserable without me. He's a disaster without me, and everyone around him can see it. I'm the only one who can fix him. It's like there's a permanent rain cloud over his head when I'm away from him. It's like just when the sun is about to show up, the shade always comes to cast him in darkness because of my absence. He's lost without me because I'm the queen of his life and no one else compares. He tastes me on everything. He sees me in everything. Everything reminds him of me. Every song he hears reminds him of me. He keeps hearing love songs and feels deeply distraught over me. He keeps hearing my voice out of nowhere, turning around hoping it's me only to see I'm not there. It's like he's going crazy without me. Our past is transforming into a beautiful love story filled with passion and connection. He feels a powerful pull towards me, and our journey is leading us back together in a romantic embrace. Every day, he is more convinced that we are meant to be lovers, and he can't ignore the love blossoming between us. There's nothing my SP wants as much as a lifelong commitment with me. The bond we share is becoming undeniable. He is ready to embrace the love we have always had deep inside. Our reconciliation is inevitable. He knows that we are destined to be together, and is willing to fight for it. My SP tastes me on everything. My essence lingers in his mind, and he can't escape the thought of us. Every little thing reminds him of me, even the simplest moments. My SP hears my voice in every conversation, turning around in hope of seeing me, feeling the ache of my absence. He keeps seeing my name everywhere. Every love song he hears resonates deeply within him, bringing tears to his eyes as he feels how much he misses me. He's going crazy without me. The memories of us haunt him, pulling at his heartstrings every moment. He feels deeply distraught over me, unable to shake off the longing he has for my permanent presence in his life. His heart aches with the memories we share, and he realizes how vital I am to his happiness. My SP can't escape the feelings he has for me. They are woven into every aspect of his life. The more he thinks about me, the stronger his desire for me grows. He knows he must reach out and reconnect. Every experience he has without me is a reminder of what he's missing. He is motivated to come back and make things right. I'm irreplaceable, and he's finally realizing it. His whole life is falling apart without me. He thought he could live without me, but now he's crying himself to sleep every night. Pathetic. He's crumbling, and it's all because I'm not there. I'm the center of his universe, and without me, he's a miserable wreck. It's just facts. He's falling apart, and he knows that only I can bring him the peace and love he's been missing. He's weak without me, and everyone can tell he's completely lost without my energy in his life. I'm his everything, and without me, he's just a sad, broken mess. He's got it so bad for me. He feels an overwhelming urge to call out my name in desperation, wishing he could turn back time and make things right. He experiences moments of frustration where he wants to express his anger at himself for the hurt he caused me. He wants to kick himself in the feet over it. There are times he feels like he could tear at the walls around him, frustrated by his own mistakes. He often finds himself in moments of reflection, feeling a deep yearning to reach out to me. He's filled with a sense of urgency, and he's coming to me now, showing me how much he regrets his actions and how much he misses me. He feels a strong desire to vent his emotions, wishing he could release the tension he carries from our past. His heart is heavy with regret, and he feels an intense need to express how much he longs for my presence in his life. He needs to convey just how much he's come to understand his mistakes. His heart aches with a deep sense of frustration over the choices he made, wishing he could transform that pain into a path back to me. Nothing will stand in his way. He is fully committed to fighting for me and our love. My SP knows deep down that he wants me, and nothing will deter him from showing me how much I mean to him. My SP is ready to take action and will do everything in his power to convince me that he is the man I truly deserve, and he can be what I need. He feels a renewed sense of purpose, actively working to overcome any barriers between us and prove his love. He refuses to get stuck in emotional stagnancy. He is determined to channel his feelings into positive actions to reconcile with me. Every day, my SP wakes up motivated to show me his worth, ready to take the steps necessary for our future. He understands that love requires effort, and he is prepared to put in all the work to make things right. He's emotionally mature and intelligent enough to make things up to me in a stable way. He is willing to confront his emotions head-on, transforming any doubts into confidence in our relationship. His heart is set on me, and he will not rest until he shows me just how much I mean to him. With unwavering determination, he is committed to demonstrating his love and proving that we are meant to be together. He strongly believes I'm the only one for him. I'm no longer his dirty little secret. I've taken back my power, and he knows he lost access to my energy. He's finally realized that I'm an honor and a divine blessing, and he's stepping up in every way to make things right. He can no longer hide me. He's proud to show me off because he knows I'm worth it. He's fully aware of how valuable I am, and he's doing everything to prove that I deserve to be treated like a queen. I'm no longer hidden in the shadows. I'm the center of his world, and he's showing me off proudly. He regrets ever keeping me a secret, and now he's stepping up, showing me the respect and love I deserve. I've cut off his access to my beautiful energy, and he's desperate to earn it back by stepping up for me. He realizes I'm irreplaceable, and now he's doing everything in his power to fix his mistakes and make me his priority. I'm no longer someone to hide. He's showing the world how much he values and cherishes me. He knows he can't access my divine energy anymore unless he steps up and proves he's worthy of it. He's doing everything in his power to right his wrongs and show me that I'm the only one who matters. He's stepping up in every way, making sure I know how valuable I am to him. He's no longer taking me for granted. He's making real, lasting efforts to prove his love and commitment. He's fixing all the mistakes he made because he knows he can't lose someone as precious as me. He's becoming the man I deserve, stepping up to treat me with the love and respect that I command. His actions are proving that he's ready to make it right, no more hiding or disrespecting me. My SP is stepping up for me emotionally, mentally, and physically, showing me that I'm his top priority. He regrets every wrong he did, and he's making up for it by putting in the effort and stepping up in all areas. My SP is taking responsibility for his past actions and doing everything to earn back my trust and love. He knows I'm a divine blessing, and he's ready to prove that he's worthy of having me in his life. His life feels completely empty and meaningless without me in it. He's lost without me, and every day without me feels hollow and unfulfilling. I'm the light in his life, and without me, everything feels dark and pointless to him. My SP realizes that nothing makes sense in his world unless I'm by his side. My SP's happiness, his purpose, his reason for living all revolve around me. Without me, my SP feels incomplete. His life lacks joy, emotional fulfillment, meaning, and love. He's ready to sacrifice anything for me. I'm the only one who brings true purpose to his life, and he can't function without me. My SP knows that without me, his existence is dull and meaningless. He's dead inside without me. He feels called to be with me. Every day without me feels like a void to him. He craves my presence to feel alive again. I'm the center of his universe, and without me, his life is just an empty shell. He's miserable without me, realizing that life has no meaning when I'm not there. He's constantly thinking about how empty his life is without my love and presence. It's like my SP's life just comes to a halt and is a drab without me. He can't find happiness or fulfillment in anything without me by his side. He wants to experience everything only with specifically me. He knows that I'm the key to his joy, and without me, his life feels completely meaningless. His world is colorless and dull without me in it. Nothing makes him feel the way I do. He's obsessed with the fact that only I can bring purpose and meaning to his life. Without me, he's just going through the motions, searching for the fulfillment only I can provide. I'm the reason he wakes up in the morning, and without me, his life feels pointless. He craves my love because, without it, his life feels empty and incomplete. He knows that life without me isn't worth living. He needs me to feel whole and alive. I am his answered prayer. Everything he's ever needed in life is found in me. My SP knows deep down that I am his dream come true, the one he's been searching for all his life. All his life, he's been waiting for someone like me, and now he realizes I'm everything he's ever wanted. He finally realized I'm the love of his life. He's never felt this way about anyone except me. I am the fulfillment of all his desires, and he's willing to do anything to win me back. He knows I'm the love of his life, his perfect match, and he's willingly and readily doing whatever it takes to keep me. I'm the missing piece he's been searching for, and now he's determined to prove himself worthy of me. He sees me as the answer to all his prayers, and he's doing everything to make sure he never loses me. I'm the one he's been waiting for, and he's so grateful to have found me that he'll stop at nothing to win me back. He knows I'm his soulmate, his one true love, and he's giving everything to have me in his life again. He's fully aware that I'm the best thing that's ever happened to him, and he's working tirelessly to earn my love and trust. He's willing to go above and beyond to prove his love and win me back. He's so attached to me, it's like I'm living under his skin. He's putting in all the effort and energy to show me that I'm the one he's meant to be with. He's so emotionally invested in me. My SP is determined to win my heart, knowing that I'm his perfect match and the one he can't live without. He's doing everything in his power to make up for the past and show me how much I mean to him. He's chasing after me relentlessly because he knows I'm worth it and he can't imagine life without me. He's ready to move mountains, change and grow just to prove that I'm his forever love. He's so deeply in love with me that he's willing to do anything to earn back my trust and affection. He's fighting for me with all his heart, knowing that I'm his ultimate dream come true. He treats me so affectionately and lovingly now. I unlocked his romantic and loving side. Only I get to see this side of him. He's committed to doing whatever it takes to show me that I'm the only one for him. He's endlessly devoted to winning me back, knowing that I am his greatest blessing and the love of his life. His words and actions consistently show that I'm his priority and the love of his life. He literally doesn't have eyes for anyone but me, no one else even compares. To him, I'm the only woman in the world, and everyone else is invisible. My SP absolutely refuses to fumble or lose me. I am the one he cherishes and wants to keep forever. He sees me as irreplaceable and would rather face heart-wrenching challenges than let me slip away. Losing me is not an option. He is ready to confront any circumstances to ensure our love prevails. He values our connection above all else and is committed to doing whatever it takes to make things right with me immediately. There are no delays, all I'm seeing is evidence of our reunion right now. My SP understands his wrongs and he's determined to make it up to me. Every challenge he faces only strengthens his resolve to keep me in his life. I am his priority. Every challenge we face together only makes us stronger and deepens our loving connection. He knows the pain of losing me would be unbearable, and he is motivated to show me his love no matter what. He is willing to endure anything to prove that I am worth every effort and sacrifice. His ego is dismantled now. His heart is dedicated to me, and he won't let fear or doubt dictate his actions. He recognizes my worth and is devoted to creating a beautiful future together, no matter the obstacles. My SP simply can't fathom an existence without me by his side. He finds everyone else repulsive and annoying, and I'm the only one who captures his attention. I'm the only woman who exists in his reality. He's completely obsessed with me. He's utterly devoted to me, and no other woman can ever turn his head or capture his heart. He sees only me, everyone else fades into the background when I'm around. He's so deeply drawn to me that no one else even crosses his mind. I'm all he thinks about. In his world, I'm the only woman who matters, and everyone else is irrelevant. He's completely loyal and devoted to me, finding all other women unappealing and uninteresting. He craves only me, loves only me, and desires only me. No one else can even come close. I'm the only woman who exists in his reality. He doesn't even notice anyone else. He's so captivated by me that he finds everyone else insignificant and unimportant. No one else can even catch his attention. He's glued to me and me alone. He's so obsessed with me that others don't even register in his world. I'm the only one who makes his heart race and brings him joy. Everyone else feels meaningless to him. He's laser focused on me, and no other woman even comes close to capturing his interest. He's disgusted by the idea of anyone else. I'm the only woman he finds attractive. In his mind, I'm the center of his universe. No one else exists or matters. He's infatuated with me, and all other women seem dull and unappealing to him. He only has eyes for me, and I'm the only one who lights up his world. The thought of me moving on with someone else is agonizing for him. It fuels his jealousy and possessiveness. My SP feels a deep sense of misery at the idea of me with anyone but him. I am the only one he wants. The thought of losing me to another makes him feel repulsed and drives him to take action to win me back. He is overwhelmed with emotions at the thought of me being with someone else. It intensifies his love for me. He knows I am irreplaceable, and the idea of me finding happiness with another stirs a passionate need in him to keep me. His possessive nature awakens when he thinks of me with someone else. He is determined to make me his. He feels miserable at the thought of our love fading away. I am the only one who completes him. The idea of me in someone else's arms makes him realize how deeply he wants to be with me. He is motivated by true love to show me just how much he values our connection and will do anything to keep me. Every moment he thinks of me moving on solidifies his desire to fight for our love and ensure I'm his forever. My SP is repulsed by the thought of someone else touching or kissing me like he did. It makes him feel sick to his stomach. The idea of another person whispering sweet nothings in my ear fills him with a sense of deep jealousy and despair. He feels a visceral reaction at the thought of anyone else wrapping their arm around my waist. He knows that's his place. The idea of someone else holding my hand in public makes him feel utterly distressed. He wants to be the one by my side. He is haunted by the thought of someone else staying up late, having deep conversations with me. He cherishes those moments we shared. He is deeply panicking at the thought someone else could be waking up in bed next to me, cuddling me. He's in agonizing physical pain at the thought someone else might be making love to me right now. The thought of losing our unique bond to another person makes him feel emotionally sick. He longs for our connection. He knows that no one else can love me the way he does, and the idea of it drives him to fight for our relationship. Every time he imagines someone else enjoying the physical and emotional intimacy we had, it reinforces his determination to keep me close. He is overwhelmed by feelings of jealousy and possessiveness. When he thinks of me with someone else, I am his alone. He knows that our moments together are irreplaceable, and the thought of another sharing that with me makes him recoil. I am self-recognized and confident in my worth. My SP understands my value and is parting seas for me, clearing any obstacles in our path to love. I mind my business and focus on my own growth, knowing that he is actively working to come back to me. His efforts to win me over are natural and inevitable. He feels compelled to show me how much I mean to him. I radiate self-love and confidence, making it easy for him to see the incredible person I am. As I stand in my power, he is inspired to make grand gestures that reflect his commitment to me. I don't need to chase after him. He is drawn to me, ready to overcome anything to be with me. He is parting the seas for me, making space for our love to flourish effortlessly. I trust in the process. Everything is aligning perfectly for our reunion, and I remain focused on my own journey. With every step I take in self-love, he is reminded of the incredible connection we share, compelling him to act now.